hello. It is Mary and Mocha behind me. Before I get started with the video, like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications to let you know whenever I post another video. I do talk in the comment section. If you do post something and I get a message that you commented on my videos, I will comment back or like the comment. So, what this video is about is that enclosure over there. That is Little Dude's enclosure. It is a bioactive enclosure. One thing I did not realize I needed to do, and how I have it set up, I can actually just move the soil and lift the thing and get the water out. So, I wish I got the bioactive enclosure that they sell, which didn't have nothing in it. Because if I got that, I could have bought everything that I needed for the enclosure. The bioactive enclosure that they do sell is just the enclosure, a hose, and in the bottom of the enclosure it has a drain hose that you can turn on and off whenever you need to drain the enclosure. I did not know that until today. It was today when I woke up and turned on all the lights for all these guys. For Zoomy, Bob, and Little Dude. My next video I might have Bob out. I don't know. Not Bob. Zoomy out. Because I've been getting him out. But that's not what this video is about. So if you are going to set up a brand new enclosure and you know from the very beginning you want a bioactive enclosure, I would definitely, instead of going for the kit, I know it has all the cool stuff that you can get to have already. I would definitely put the money into getting the bioactive enclosure and then go and buy all the parts and everything you need. From the beginning, I wish I did that with Little Dude's enclosure, because it would have been a lot easier for me to drain the water out. If your water gets too high, it will kill your plants. It will kill your isopods and springtails. So as I was sitting cupping out the water, I had to make sure, when I was looking in the enclosure, I had to make sure that the the springtails that I had floating around in there, I had to get them out and put them back in the enclosure. It's a big hassle that I'm gonna have to do, but what I figured out, that I've had Little Dude for about 6 months now. So I filled a pitcher, a Kool-Aid pitcher, 2-quart Kool-Aid pitcher, or tea pitcher, or just water pitcher. Like I said, it's 2 quarts. I filled it up all the way to the spout of water. from now on, I am going to watch it, how much water is actually in there. And before it gets too high, I am going to take it out and empty it into the garden. And because it's got good bacteria in it, I'll just empty it onto my plants outside. I've got like 3 or 4 plants out front that are dying, so I'll just pour the water on them. And then in the winter, I'll just take it out to the back and pour it on the grass back here. I thought it was going to be cheaper to just do the kit because it does come with a lot of stuff. But in the long run, it is cheaper to go with the enclosure that you like. But like I said, if you do get the bioactive enclosure, I would definitely go with the bioactive enclosure they sell. And then get the things you want to have in it. I did for my bioactive substrate and everything, I did go with the one at PetSmart. It comes with lava rocks, the screen that you need, some soil, and some leaf litter. Yeah, it did come with leaf litter. One of those fit that enclosure over there. That is the 18 by 18 by either 24 or 36. It did come with 2 dome lights, the 2 lights, a heating light and a light. But for me, I do have on that enclosure, I have a fish aquarium LED light that does day to night cycle. And I would probably have bought a T5 light that does UV light. I would have got one of those. Because they do say you don't need the UVB lights, but it's better to have them because your crested gecko, your leopard gecko, even your chameleon do need the UVB. The only reason I don't have, like for Bob, I wish I knew I saved up more money than I saved with little dude. I wish I saved up that much money so I could have bought everything that Bob needed to have a ready-to-go enclosure, because you want to have your lizards, your leopard gecko, your crested gecko, any animal that you get, you want to make sure that the enclosure is ready to be set up and is already set up and stable before you put your new baby in it, because you don't want to do what I did, which I hated it because I was excited and I got them. So with Bob, when I was doing PT on my shoulder, it's the place I did PT at, the Petco was close to it. So we went to Petco, and I was looking to find something to put in a 10-gallon half moon tank that was on sale, on clearance. So my roommate picked it up, and she said I could find something to put in it. And so we went to Petco to look around to see what. I was just going there to look. And when I went, of course I went to the reptile section first, because I was going to look and see what I could put in there from the reptile section. And I saw Bob was on sale. I believe I got Bob for $19.99 when I picked him up. So, of course, I didn't have nothing no enclosure set up and ready to go. So when I got home, I already knew I had substrate, and of course I have leftover decorations because I bought too many decorations for Little Dude when I bought Little Dude. So basically what I did was take what I could and put it in the 10-gallon half moon tank. And then me and my roommate went on to Petco and PetSmart's Petco and PetSmart's website to find an aquarium and stuff, and see what I was going to buy. Of course, Petco had the enclosure that I have her in now. So, bought that, and I have some of the decorations in there. Whenever I get some money from selling things and all that, which I'm hoping to sell something before before Halloween, because I do want to get either the Frankenstein or the pumpkin like cave that they have for guinea pigs. I want to get it and put it in my Bob's enclosure, because I do love Halloween. And then of course at Christmas, if they have something cool, I'll put it in there also. A decoration or something. But I need to get Bob's enclosure set up. So, getting back to what I was talking about, because this wasn't about just Bob. So, you want to, like I said, with the bioactive, get the bioactive tank enclosure, because you have a draining section and you'll be able to drain it out a lot more easily. If you get a bigger enclosure and you have bioactive, you'll have to figure out a way to make it where you can put a hose down there, a fish aquarium hose, and siphon the water out, or find a way to get the water out. Because if you don't, you'll kill your plants that are in there. I have in Bob's enclosure, not Bob's, in Little Dude's enclosure, I have 2 peace lilies. One of them gets the flowers on them, and the other hasn't had flowers since I put it in there. And I have a couple other things. If you do get flowers or plants, go with the angel. They're angel something plants at Home Depot or Lowe's. During winter, I'm going to see if they got snake plants cheaper. Or even into spring, see if they got snake plants cheaper. Because I'm going to put a snake plant in in Little Dude's enclosure. Like I said, I'm going to, when I have some more money, I'm going to decorate Bob's better. But Little Dudes and Zoomies, I've got it. I've got to figure out this is Zoomy. He was climbing on the front of the cage. They are mean. Certain ones are mean, like him. He tries to bite me. He hisses at me. As you can see, he's got his mouth open. So, getting back to the Getting back to the bioactive enclosure. If you do have a bioactive enclosure, you'll have to figure out how to put a hose in there and put a hose in there so you can get the extra water out. So, he's trying to get to that door. Come here. I'm trying to put you up here. Their nails do hurt. So like, comment, subscribe. Turn on your notifications to let you know whenever I post another video. From me and Zoomy, I hope you have a wonderful day or night whenever you watch this. This is what I deal with when I take him out. I think I am going to add in this video before I close it off. So there is a way to tell a male chameleon from female chameleon. The way is looking at the back of their 2 feet. I'm not going to take them off and show them. But if you look at the back of the feet, you'll see spurs. If it does not have any spurs, it is a female. If it does have spurs, it is a male. So Zoomy is a male. They are, I might go into talking about chameleons in my next video since I have him out. So, you get a little bit of preview about that in this video. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications to let you know whenever I post another video. With that being said, have a wonderful day or night whenever you watch this.